If you're wondering where you spend your money every week, this video is for you. My name is Crystal, aka Krystal Maximizer, and I am a strategic money coach. And I help moms create financial stability through proactive planning and strategic money management. And I am starting a brand new weekly series on my YouTube channel titled How I Spent My Money This Week. Now, I decided to start this series to, one, keep myself very accountable to my spending, but number two, I want to show you all how we spend our money on things that are not bills and what I do to keep myself in check to make sure that my spending doesn't go over. So I sit down every single month inside my Money Saving Academy and we together set up our budget. So I set up my limits. I let myself know how much can I spend on gas, on groceries, on eating out, on fun money, on vacations, on travel, whatever. And then these weekly check-ins are when I sit down and I have a money date with myself. I check my bank accounts, but most importantly, I check my spending. I check to see how we spent our money over the past week. So in this series, I'm going to go back over 8 days at this point, 7 to 8 days, to see how we spent our money and also to make sure that we can make pivots and changes moving forward if we see that we are tend to spending more in one area. So I'm going to flip my camera over and I'm going to talk to you all about how I spent my money this week. All right, this is my A5 Ring Agenda Planner that I put together. It has my personal planner, my business planner, my life. It literally is everything all in one. So at the top here, I have some tabs. So we are going to flip to the budget. Now, I'm not going to do a full flip through of my budget. I share my budget details inside my Money Saving Academy. But what I'm going to be sharing with you all is my expense tracking. So I'll show you my lovely monthly overview and what that looks like. And then we want to go back here to our December expenses. So I'm going to pull this December expense sheet out. Okay. And this is basically what we are going to be tracking. We are going to be looking at our expenses. So I started doing this and I made a mistake. I started putting things down that cleared in January but were spent in December. I only want to notate things that were spent in January. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through my PayPal account and I'm going to look through my personal expense account because I do a couple of transactions via PayPal. But first, I'm going to finish going through my expense account. So me and they share a family group home, not group home, but our home expense bank account. So basically, the expense bank account is where we pay for anything that is not a bill that doesn't have a due date. So if it doesn't have a due date, we swipe from this account, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through our personal expenses from where we left off at Racetrack, and we got gas, and that came out on the 4th. So I'm basically just going to go through and I'm going to write out everything that we paid, okay? And we're going to talk about the categories and such that they come from. And this is so important because this is going to allow you to see if you are staying under the budgets that you set for yourself. So I see my nails. I see I paid for my car. I see $6.43 at Walmart basement. I see the $20 for gas. Next thing, I'm just going to go and I'm going to write the dates. And so me and Bae each get around $100 a month allowance to spend on whatever we want. And then we had to get gas for the other car. We do not fill up his car a lot, but since my car was in the shop, we had to use his car, and he was like on fumes because we do not drive his car at all. Like, we don't use his car at all, but we have it. We're fixing it up so that we can sell it, but we have his car. But we ended up putting the $20 in gas in there because we didn't know how long my car was going to be out, and we wanted to just make sure we have some gas. We don't like it to be on E. So this is for his car, and then we put $31 in gas into my car, which is the main car that we drive. And then we went to Walmart. This is going to come out of household. I had to buy a new bin for Christmas. I'm going to go through these transactions in a second. So we bought the Christmas bin. My bin for my Christmas storage completely broke, y'all. It completely broke. So I had to buy another one, and I've been putting that off for a minute. But while we were at Walmart, we also got some clearance items that I will also notate under household. And that was $31.68. And then here's another Bay purchase. It was, I don't know what store this was. I think Publix. All right, so that is the last thing. So let's go through these transactions. So it is the 9th of January when I'm recording this. So we are going over what we spent from January 1st through January 8th. I won't do the 9th. So like next week we'll do the 9th because it's early in the morning now. And I don't know if any, we're going to spend. Oh, and there's one transaction on PayPal I know I have to do. So that's my bank account. So now let's do PayPal and let's talk about it. I know I didn't spend much on PayPal, but let me just double check and make sure it's only this one transaction that I see. Yes, it is. No, it's not. I forgot. I did Dollar General over here too. Did I already put that in here? No, I didn't put Dollar General. Okay, I knew I did 2 transactions on PayPal. So on the 7th, we did Dollar General. And this is going to come under couponing. And we spent $22.57. And then yesterday, I bought my facial care, which is going to go under beauty. And I might have to take some from my personal fund because I do have to get my nails done again probably. And this was $65.58. Okay, so this is all of my transactions that we spent from January 1st through January 8th. Now, I put these categories down, and these categories are basically expense budget items that I have allocated for myself. Does that make sense? These are the expense categories that I have allocated for myself. So when I sit down to do my budget, I decide how much I can spend from each category. As a result of that, I put them in the categories. So then at the end of the month, at the end of the week, at the end of the quarter, I could tally up all the groceries, all the households, all the gas to see if we are over the budgets that we set for ourselves, if that makes sense. So I like to put a really detailed description so that I know what I spent that money on, because some of these things are one and done. Okay, we did $25 on groceries. That was for like my smoothie cleansing stuff. I bought a Target gift card. It came out of my personal because my business account was not linked. So I bought a Flues gift card, and I'm going to have to pay myself back that from my business. My car, I needed to get an oil change, a new oil pan, and a gasket. So Bay had to get some auto parts. He bought most of them in December, but he did have to buy one in January. I owed my mama $50, so I paid her back. I got my nails done for $80. I had to pay for the labor for the car to actually get fixed because we bought the parts and then paid for the labor. Then Bay bought some stuff for himself from Walmart. I don't know what he bought. I just know that was his transaction. Then he went to the smoke shop and he spent $20 for himself. We got gas for my car. I already told y'all about that. And then I needed a Christmas bin because we broke the one that housed all of our stuff. I found a bunch of stuff on Walmart clearance. I did talk about it in a live. I will link the live if I remember here. But I talked about the clearance that I got on that live stream, so you can go and watch that. But we got a bunch of Christmas clearance, and I got Kinsley's like some fake nails and stuff. Bay bought some stuff from Publix. He watched football with the neighbor, and one person got pizza. Bay grabbed the beer and some drinks. So like that's where that chunk of money went to. We went couponing at Dollar General and we got some household items. I also talked about that in that live stream. So we went and we got like floor cleaner, we got fabric softener, we got some alcohol pads, and we got actual alcohol in a bottle. We got the Mr. Clean, and I can't remember what else. Oh, paper towels. So we did Dollar General couponing. I did the 5 off 25, and then Bay added in 2 things. So we spent $20 before tax. This is with tax. And then I bought my facial care for the year. So I use First Aid Beauty, and the cream that I use is $38 at Ulta. And I usually wait until it's the 50% off, and I get it for like $18 or $19. But I went to the actual First Aid Beauty website and I saw these gift sets, y'all. I'm going to get a picture of it. I'm going to put the gift set up. The gift set was $49. It came with 5 full-size items. So not only did I get the full-size version of facial cream that I wanted, I actually got 4 other full-size items. Let me go to their website and pull it up because it was such a great deal. So you got 5 full-size items for literally $49. And okay, so this is the cream I like to buy. This Intense cream is $38. But I got a full gift set. I got this gift set. I just want to show y'all what I got because it was such a great daggone deal when you think about it. This is the one I got, Fab at the Disco. So I'm almost out of my cleanser. So I got a full-size cleanser. I got the Ultra Repair Cream, which is what I really wanted. I got the Facial Radiance Pads. I got the Bump Eraser Body Scrub. And then this is a collagen, something for your skin collagen. The point that I am trying to make is that why would I pay $30? And I'm almost, like when I say I'm almost out of my cream, I literally probably only have a couple weeks left. And the Ulta sale wasn't coming up anytime soon. So when I went to the website, I was like, okay, if I pay $38 for this at Ulta or even use like my $5 coupon, that will still be $30 when I can get this full gift set for $49. And then I don't have to worry about my cream. I don't have to worry about you getting a bump eraser, and it comes with the collagen, and it comes with the radiance pads. And I ended up spending the $65 because I got the oatmeal mask because I'm almost out of my mask too. So for $61, this skincare will last me for the entire year. So I said, you know what? With that gift set being $126 value that I get for $49, that was a steal. We got free shipping. And y'all, I ended up giving 7 freebies. So not only do I have the regular size versions that I can keep at home, I now have travel sizes of all the skincare that I use. So that is what I call strategically shopping for the things that you need. So did I spend more than the $38 for just the cream? Yes. But to me, spending $65 for the whole year of skincare, 65 divided by 12 is $5.41 per month. And that is my scrubs, that's my mask, that's my moisturizer. And I'm going to be traveling a ton this year. So I have travel sizes so I don't have to like dump them in a jar, ghetto, or check a bag just so I can bring my full size. No. So I'm super excited. So this is what we spent. I dare to tally it up, because that's what's gonna get you. So I'm gonna tally it up real quick, and I'm gonna tell y'all how much it is. Okay. Hooch out. So we spent, and I'm going to notate this. I'm going to find a page to track it in my planner because I've never done it this detailed before. So we're going to keep a sticky note. So as we do this, so we're going to do January 2023 expenses. And we're going to do from January 1st through the 8th. We spent a whopping $613.15. I can tell you this. We can't be affording to do that every single week. That ain't the move, child. That is not the move. So we gonna be better. Now I do have my mom and my sister come in, and I am allocating around $300 for that. That is something I'm gonna spend. But we about to keep our butt in the house. The thing that really got us was the car maintenance and the things that we had to spend late last year, early this year. That's the thing that really got us. And then, buy my facial care for the year and then getting that stuff from Walmart. But, let me flip my camera back. The point of this is not to shame yourself or beat yourself up about it. This is for you to be informed. This is for you to know your numbers. This is for you to see where you're actually spending your money. Imagine if we waited till the end of the month to do this. There is no way for us to rectify the situation. But now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, all right, it's feasible for us to do a no spend until Friday. Friday, we are going out of town for the weekend. We'll be back Saturday night, but we are going to have to spend money on Friday and Saturday. I know that. We're going to have to get gas. We're going to have to get food, whatever. But I know between now and then, there's a great possibility we don't need to spend money on anything. So that 4 days may seem like nothing, but that is crucial. If we do 4 days of no spending every single week, we could potentially save hundreds of dollars. So the point I want to make in this video is that it is crucial for you to check in with your spending. You want to see how you're spending your money, where you're spending your money, and what you are spending your money on, so you can get a clear picture of how you want to move forward and make better choices. So I would love to know down in the comments, how much money did you spend on expenses this week, and what changes are you going to be making within your budget and your spending habits so that you can stick to the budgets that you have for yourself. So I would love to hear from you. So make sure you drop that down in the comments. If you need help and support with creating your budget and you want to join us inside the Money Saving Academy, you can go to moneysavingacademy.com to sign up, and you can use the code YouTube to save $10 off of your first month. I'm definitely looking forward to helping you get more intentional about how you're spending the money inside the Money Saving Academy. So I want to thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you next week when I tell you how I spent my money.